Hi, it's another great day in Southern California. Today we're in the town of Ocotillo. And out here, we're headed to Anza Borrego Desert State Park. Welcome to Anza Borrego Desert State Park. Here we go. This is Mortero Wash. It's a little sign on one side, sign on the other. You'll head south. So this road is Mortero Wash. So it's a little bit bumpy. So we're about 2 miles up the road. You notice how sandy it is here. Just gotta kind of navigate the ditch. I'm at Dos Cabezas railway station and primitive campground. So there's no toilets, no restrooms, no water, no electricity. Just you and your car and your tent. You got these beautiful plants. You got Ocotillo, some cacti, creosote bushes, bro bushes. Here's our campsite here. I'll show you how we're set up. So we parked here behind the Tamarisk because the wind is kind of picking up. It helps block the wind. This campsite here is called the Dos Cabezas Springs Campground, our primitive campground. You can access it by all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. These guys made it up here. Great little spot here. Here's where you find the Dos Cabezas Springs in the Mortero Palms little meadow. So we were going to stay down here by the water tower, but it just got too windy. So we moved up here, up this road, towards Dos Cabezas Springs Campground. Found this little cute spot. Look at that. Little turnout underneath these rocks. These are the Dos Cabezas. This here is S2. Down that way is Ocotillo, headed northwest towards Ocotillo Wells. We'll hit this sign here, Willow Creek. Little camping. All right, we made it to Willow Campground. Here's a little dirt road. I think anybody can make it. We have camp in designated areas only. Here's a cheese bush. Here's a campground up here. So up this way is campsite 1, 2. It's this little storage shed. This is my box wine we're having tonight. Okay. Here this is self-registration. Okay, we're gonna find our campsite. You're going to take this little form here. You're going to fill it out with all your campsite information, vehicle information, and rip off the top. Here's your receipt. It says here, campsite, $20. Additional motor vehicle, $10. All right, and day use is $10. This is our beautiful sunrise. Beautiful. So there's 16 sites here and 15 were taken, so we did a couple good hikes. One down this way to Willow Palms Oasis. Big long hike. And then we hiked 2 hikes this way. One up to the Palms Oasis Trail. Checked out some palm trees. And also we checked out the famous super rare Chirote Bowl, where you find the very rare elephant tree, the Chirote, Bursera microphylla. It's a great little hike. Anyway, there's 16 spots here. They're all full, and last night cars are coming in and having to leave. And we'll be looking at Mountain Palm Spring Campground, which is right up here, and Willow Campground's further down the road. This is highway number 2. And up here we're going to find a bunch of palm groves way up there. You can see them. It's a great little hike. So it's a dirt road here. It's pretty easy. You get off the main highway, which is asphalt. You come up here, so you can make it in your normal car, a little sedan if you want. But if it's raining, you ought to have at least an all-wheel drive. A little fee area, self-pay fee. It's $10 for day use. It's $20 for camping. Lots of trails up here. So it's all first come, first serve open camping here. There's a day trail up here. See that little oasis there of palm trees? These are California fan palms, Washingtonia prolifera. So here's our rather primitive campground here. There are restrooms way in the back out there. Here's a trail up to the palm groves, and I think there's 5 or 6 palm groves up here. This first one here is called Mary's Grove, something called Surprise Grove. There's Pygmy Grove. Just do a little loop. These palm groves. A little farther up here, you get to a place called Torote Bowl, which is home to the elephant tree, which is really rare. So you camp up here in these flat areas, and there's a couple fire rings you might be able to find. Make sure if you drive in the sand, you have 4-wheel drive and you air down your tires, or you're going to get stuck. Take a look at the main camp area, which is where these restrooms are down here. Okay, we got vault restrooms. Open camping. So there you go. It's our Mountain Spring Campground. Mountain Palm Spring Campground up here in Anza Borrego. We're in Anza Borrego Desert State Park. I'm going to take you on a quick drive-by tour of the Agua Caliente Regional Park camping area. So here we go. You got to stop here, check with the ranger, or proceed to your campsite and come back and pay a fee. And here we got cabins, RV hookups, dump stations, tent sites. Got a map up here. And I'll show you the campgrounds. Here we got our little brittle bush here. Celia farinosa. We have smoke bushes here. Creosotes. All sorts of goodies. Look at some of the campsites. Right? A little tight. Okay, here's a little pool here. Mistletoe growing on our trees. Out here's our little resort area. We got pool, little meeting area. So this is pretty easy access on US 2. You drive up and it's all paved roads here, so you don't have to worry about any 4-wheel drives. They have a little hot tub here. Kind of resort living for the easy camper, I suppose. Lots of RVs. Water tower up here, so lots of good water, and they have showers, fire rings, picnic tables, water at lots of the sites, and that's our little tour of our little Agua Caliente campground. Here's US 2, head up here. We're at mile marker 34 at the Vallecito County Park and Stage Station. It's a great little kind of resort place. So there's tent camping, there's RV camping, lots of private little sites. So when you enter, it's a $3 fee, little self-pay station, lots of maps. Where you're going. Here are the campsites. Here. So they're pretty private. They got picnic tables, fire rings, lots of natural brush. Number 24 here. This is space 44. So they're pretty roomy. Get your camper in here. Pretty easy. Lots of little campsites. So here's 25. Okay. We have water. It's a great little campsite, number 26. Really sheltered. This goes on all the way back. This is Highway 2. Up here is Borrego Springs, Ocotillo Wells. Down here is Ocotillo, this way. In this community here, if you're not a hardcore camper, you stay here with these beautiful resort community here. I'll show you. This place is called the Butterfield Ranch Resort, RV Resort, Campground, general store, pools, spas, corrals. We got a general store. You pick up your North Star ice cream sandwich. There's a whole layout, whole map here. Here we got the jacuzzi, pool, clubhouse, a playground, restrooms, laundry, open tent camping, showers. Camping's in the back here. These great tall palm trees. And so this is what this place looks like if you want to come. But we're a little more hardcore campers. Look at this fire engine. This here is called Shelter Valley. Here's highway number 2. We're at Stagecoach Trails RV Resort. Recreation, tent camping, a general store, equestrian, laundry facilities, wireless internet. Got some beautiful rentals. Park your RV. You have a general store called the Stagecoach. We have our pinyon pines up here. It's a beautiful forest. Great creosote bushes, Laria tridentata, burrow bushes. It's called the Stagecoach Trails RV. Little chuck wagon. Another pine. So I'll take you out back. We'll see what this resort looks like a little bit. Back here we got more cacti. There's a little corral for your horses. Okay, cool pines lining this little road here. Big riding area for your horses. Extra parking, tent camping. So you could stay out here. These little cabins, like they're just for one person, maybe two, if you're lucky. Picnic areas, barbecue, got fire rings. And park your RV here, lots of RV parking with the hookups. Or just tent camping if you want. There's little restrooms up here, so fully equipped place if you're not into the hardcore camping out there in the wilderness. I'm going to give you a tour of Blair Valley Campground. Beautiful creosote bushes here. And the Stagecoach Trail is about a half mile out this way. We're going to walk out there, see the Marshall South home. Lots of creosote bushes, so you get off the paved road onto the dirt road. So when you first arrive, you got this little kiosk here with a map. Shows you where you are. And here we are here, of course, Blair Valley Campground. This little dry lake. And the hiking trail out here to the Marshall South home. Then the Morteros Trail. And the pictograph little offshoot here. So you kind of make a big loop as you hike. It's these little pictographs. Now there's one set of restrooms right at the entrance here. The rest, you're on your own. So Blair Valley is a primitive campsite, dispersed dirt camping. See out here, all this dirt here. There's no charge, so it's free. Maximum of 14 days to stay here. There is some ADA access. Very sporadic phone service, so don't rely on your phone out here. Here we go. There's the toilets there. Your fires cannot be burned on the ground, so you need to bring your own fire pit. Pets are allowed, alcohol is allowed. So you drive in, you park next to your site. It's big rig friendly. You get up to 38 feet or more if you navigate through all this swampy stuff and the mud. So RVs that can park in the flat areas surrounding this dry lake bed, and tent campers can disperse a little farther out into Little Blair Valley, which is out here. Now a lot of people just park along the road here and they set up their tents just along the little rocky slope. So you just take over a whole area just like that with your trailer, your car, your tents. Everything's good to go out here. It's pretty easy. So I'll show you our campsite up here, kind of nestled in the rocks. Little chairs set up. And here's our fire pit. Just a little barbecue. We kind of buried underground. We'll kind of burn our little pinyon pine logs. Start them out with our charcoal here. Here's my Ford Escape. Gets through all this dirt pretty easily. It's real windy, so I hope you can hear me okay. We're at Tamarisk Grove Campground. It's full today. Look at all these tamarisks and pines all over the place. I'll give you a quick tour of the little grove here. What to expect if you camp here. A little check-in site. You got to pay to camp here. Campsite is $35 today. Look at that. So it's kind of expensive. But they have great trails up here. They have a little cactus loop. There's a little day use area. Full restrooms. Trash facilities. Right? No wood gathering. They have gazebos, picnic tables, little cabins here. $35 for this guy. So it's pretty cute. It's romantic. At the end of the road, here's a turnoff to Fish Creek Wash area, or the Fish Creek Campground. You continue straight out here, you get to the rock quarry. So we're gonna head up this little dirt wash here to the campground. And this is our wash. It's a dirt road, or sandy road, but I think we'll make it in our little Ford Escape. So the road in the wash here gets really rocky. You do need high clearance, you can tell here. But once we get out there to the main area, it clears up. So here's the road you drive down. This is a little sandy wash road. All clearance vehicle required. There's a little fee area. Self-registration required. And this is it. I think they have 15 sites here. All right. You pack it in, you pack it out. Fire only allowed in metal containers, so you use the campsite metal container or bring your own. So the campsites here, they all have little fire pits like this guy. The restrooms here. Let's see, unisex, male and female. But I haven't seen anybody use the restrooms because look, totally empty. Here's our self-registration. And it's $20 per night, $10 additional vehicle. You open this guy little box up, fill out the little form, stick 20 bucks in there, and attach a receipt to a little post on the side of your campsite. All dirt and rocks and mud. Here's our spot. Right here, here's my Ford Escape. No problem getting through. This is space number 3. Up here, this is my out sunny single man cot tent. And here we have a low fire pit, which is the only one in this whole campground. So this little wash area gets a little more rockier the farther you go down. That's where you get to the wind caves. And this is Fish Creek Campground. It's a great morning sunrise. And today we're looking at Arroyo Salado Camp. I'll show you what the campground looks like. Out here is Fonts Peak. It's about a 4-mile road. You need a high-wheeled vehicle or an all-wheel drive to get out there. Then you hike up to the hill. So lots of little shrubs, but this place looks like Mars. And all this is mud, silt, and sand. And so it's a little rocky here on the road. So you do need a high clearance vehicle. This is a primitive campground. So there's no water, no electricity. Cell phone is really sporadic. They do have toilets, I'll show you. First come, first serve. No reservations. Further down the trail, a few miles, you'll hit the trailhead to a couple palm oases we're going to take a look at later on, probably tomorrow. Then you head further, you get to a place called Pumpkin Patch. Here's another campsite. We'll show you. So here, sand, right? Look how sandy it is. So, right, you will get stuck if you don't have the kind of vehicle you need up here for the sand and the high clearance. And the places all have fire rings like this. They're a little higher than I prefer. I like them lower to the ground. We have restrooms up here. Okay. Make sure you bring your own toilet paper though. And there's no running water. So bring a little hand sanitizer. Beautiful sunrise. So this site here, it's more sheltered against the wind, but I tell you, when you have 70-mile-an-hour winds coming over this hill, like last night, it doesn't really help. Here's a view of the larger span of Arroyo Salado up here, campsites. Here's our site right here, nestled right in these rocks, but the wind just came howling down. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Hope you like this place. It's really nice. You gotta make sure you pick the right weather condition. We got this beautiful day coming up today for the Calamite Mines, the Palm Oasis, Pumpkin Patch, and over here is, of course, Fonts Peak. Well, there you go. Another day in Anza Borrego. Thanks for watching. Please have a great day. Bye.